Come on. Deal with them. Deal with them! Hello, hello, I'm CammyG, and welcome back to our Fortnite Save the World videos. We are in Ventures once again in the Scurvy Shoals Venture Zone, and we are now on to the power level 23 quests. So we're going to load into this Eliminate and Collect. It doesn't really matter if we get teammates or not, I don't think, to be honest. We've got pretty good setups. So yeah, we've got Eliminate and Collect and Destroy the Encampments. We've got Shielders to kill. We've got Cargo Nets to find. Pistols and SMGs is what we want to use, and then treasure chests. So there's plenty to go after. And yeah, we're going to hop in here. There is an encampment mission over here, which I think that's lower down actually, so that wouldn't count. There's one over here when we upgrade. I've done it on the alt account. When you get to power level 20, is it 23 you go to? I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, we should be good with the Cyberclops build for this one, I think, is a good pick. Mainly because with those safes and chests, it's going to be a lot easier to find them with our ability to be able to, use the Outlander ability to see loot through walls with the highlighted effect they get. So that's what we're going to use for that. Now, the destroy is fairly easy again. So the cargo nets, like, you can get them in about 2 anti-material charge punches if you get lucky enough, which is what we did on our alt account. We found them just sort of like ropes tied onto buildings. They count. You'll see it highlighted and it'll be on the minimap if you're struggling to find them. But in general, you'll find them in sort of dock area and on ships. So there should be plenty to find. Oh, wow, we spawned in with a player. And then, as I said, the chests are going to be a bit harder to find. Because we're not in the usual sort of maps, you know, the like industrial, suburban city, we can't just go to the top of... Wow, that's a floating shack. You can't just go to the top of, buildings and get the loot that way. The chests are a lot harder to find in this map. You'll find them... You can still find them in buildings, of course, just like you can in any map. But they'll also be in sort of caves and around the edge of the map. But, we've got structures here, for example. Let's see if we can find one in here. We should also be getting kills where we can to help with the quest. But obviously there's quite a few challenges to go about with. Ooh, and here we've got the cargo nets. See, all these count. So if I do anti-material punch here, we will destroy all those. And that's going to give us 5 out of the 20 we need. So, yeah, going with that sort of speed, we should be able to do it in 4 punches. If we go to the dock over here, I'm sure we'll find plenty more. These are sort of just smaller ones by themselves. So we're not going to get as lucky as I did on the main account. Just making sure I'm checking for chests, of course, as we go. Plenty of these, though. You can also place structure, and it will destroy some of them. Doesn't do it with all of them, though. So if you do the anti-material punch, that will definitely catch them all. Yeah, let's see if we can actually find some chests, though. This is going to be quite difficult. I was able to find 5 in one game on the alt account, but I was in... Oh, I thought I heard one. Ooh, there's something up there, though, but there is loot in this Ventures that doesn't count. Now, this guy's collected it, and if it did count, it would have counted to us. If teammates... Ooh, we've got a net over here, actually, as well. If a teammate collects the... Oh, no, that's something else. If the teammate... Sorry, keep going. If the teammate collects a safe or a chest, it will count towards your counter. So what he found was just a loot. It's like a wooden chest. Like it's hard to explain, but you get loot from it, but it's not actually a normal chest. It's just something you can search. It's kind of a weird... I don't know why they have it in and not just count as chests, but, they must have some reason for it. Ah, here's our first one. So this is, just by the edge of the map, just under a cliffside. Obviously someone's found some pirate treasure, but then didn't live long enough to take it with them, so we've gone ahead and scrounged it for ourselves. Now we do need to be getting kills as we go, so there's quite a big enemy group over here. Let's see if we can just pop this down. Maybe our Teddy as well should be doing perfectly well against these enemies. And let's just back up a little bit. Ooh, we got a chest spawn over here, though. Heard that. And we do need to be collecting the data for the mission as well. That's the last sample, actually. Our teammates are doing a pretty good work. Sometimes they just don't help, which can be annoying, but, you know. We go with the flow. Got a small encampment here, so it's not really going to give us much, but I'll just throw... no, I won't. I'll just put the shock tower down. That should get most of the enemies. I'm hoping to not have to bring my gun out. I'll just take it down as well. I want to keep my Outlander sense. I forget what it's called. You know, the sort of particle effect and what highlights chests and stuff. I want to keep that active for the whole mission. I know all you have to do is melee 5 times to get it back again afterwards, but I'm too lazy to do that, I'm afraid. So if we go down here, I think this is the deep cave, potentially. Now, I did this on my alt account a few games ago, and it's a different spawn, actually. We did find a chest, but it was so far down, it was so much effort. But with this one, smaller cave, but we didn't even get a chest. So that was barely worth it. How did we even get this? I don't think we put anything down. Did we anti-material punch kill someone and then get one of the chests spawn for it? That's kind of funny. Let's see if we can get something to spawn. Well, I say something to spawn. It would have already... Ooh, is that a chest, actually? There we go. There's chest 2. Of course, safes count, and it is labelled in the quest. What I also need to be doing is getting SMG kills and pistol kills. This counts as a pistol, by the way, in case you didn't know. This is what I used on my alt. It is really good at just damaging groups of enemies. So I was on a defense mission and just shot it into the crowds as they spawned, and then my Teddy and turret would finish them off. And because we damaged them with pistols and SMGs, you don't have to kill them with it, even though it does say eliminate with. You just have to do a little bit of damage, and then when they die, wow, that is not worth my time killing that guy. When they die, it will count towards the quest. Just make sure there's nothing. Oh, there probably should be a chest there. Does look like the kind of location where there would be one. Let's go over here then. We've seen some enemies spawn. See if we can get some SMG or pistol kills. So I'll show you what I mean. So I'll just damage these guys. Okay, this guy just killed them all, pretty much. So that kind of ruins that. I'll shoot it down there. So you can see these guys didn't die. Now if I do this... and put a Teddy down. Probably didn't need the Teddy, actually, but... hopefully you could see the counter go up for the pistol kills, even though we weren't actively killing them at the time, because they had just been damaged and it counted. So, a bit of information there for you if you didn't know. I'm not sure if we're going to get another... this is what I was on about. So you'll see when I do this, the chests and safes doesn't go up. It's not a proper chest or safe, so it doesn't count. Not sure why. Don't know why they can't just have normal ones spawn. They just want to make it more difficult, I guess. I did notice that spawn in an older mode. I'm trying to think what it was. I think it was... what was the mode called where you have, like... I think it was an event where you had sort of creepy mansions. It was like vampire vibe. You know, there's a castle with a massive garden with a maze in it, a hedge maze. Someone will know that's watching this. Let me know in the comments, because I can't for the life of me remember what it's called. An event, but they had the same sort of thing in there. They didn't have proper chests. I mean, they had some, but most of them were replaced by those sort of just wooden ones. And, you know, if you needed to get, maybe your daily was to get chests and safes, which I had a few times, it just, you know, it didn't count, and then it's just really annoying. Ooh, can we actually get that pistol? I want to use that to blast some enemies with. It should, I think, one-shot regular enemies. I'm hoping. I'm kind of giving up on... Ooh, we can get this guy. Yeah, that's a headshot. That's a one-shot kill. I love this pistol. I actually got it way back when I was playing the game, you know, 5-6 years ago. Maybe not that far. Was it 5-6? Oh my god, it actually was, wasn't it? God, time is just gross. I really love slow-firing, high-damage pistols. I don't know what it is about them, but I love them. It's just the power, I think. I love the power. Oh wow, that didn't kill him? That's crazy. We'll get some more over here if I attract them. But yeah, as usual, I will probably go in and do the rest of the quests on our own time. Although we'll see what power level we are after this one, because we might be able to go into the level 34 encampment mission. Oh god, yeah, I forgot we were low on health. Probably wanted to get back to the circle. We might be able to go into that one. I don't really want to do any progress towards the next level of quests, which we will start doing if we go into the next one. For any that we completed today anyway. Although we might actually not have completed any, so I guess it might be a moot point. Let's just see how many of these kills we can get while we're here, though. I think I reloaded early there, actually. Oh, is this not just satisfying F? Is it not? It is to me. Especially if I can actually get a headshot. If I mess it up, then obviously it's not as satisfying, but get our loot, and then get these guys attracted to us. Oh, they're all going for that guy. See, I'll spray my SMG, and then we'll just do this. And look at the counter go up. It shoots up. I love the fact that you can just make enemies go flying as well with the high impact on this zone. It's so funny. It's so weird. Who decided that was a thing? It'd be cool if they did like one Venture season. Maybe this one, actually. The Pirate one is themed quite a lot around like snipers and pistols. If they just said like snipers and pistols had faster fire rate or reload speed or something, you know, instead of just giving every weapon higher impact. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I really don't like it that much. It can be funny, but it's just harder to kill enemies because, like, look, I'm trying to aim again and he's like stumbling because he, you know, got sent. Like, it's just harder, and I'd prefer not to. Can we not? Ah, this guy. It'd take a lot to kill. Although our ability was no. One less kill than we needed. Our ability was doing fair damage to him, I think. So we should level up. I think we are. Are we 15 at the moment? So I think we'll go up to power level 23 after leveling up here, because we were just on the verge of it. After the previous missions we've done on here, which I did obviously after the previous video. So I might be able to combine it into one video and just do the encampments now. If I get solo, like if I don't get any teammates, it's going to be quite difficult. I did that on my alt as well, and yeah, it was very difficult. It might be easier on this account because we'll have A, better builds, and B, more health and shield because our heroes will be higher up and stuff. Now another power level is irrelevant because it's ventures, but the hero levels, I was using rare heroes on our alt, which means you're going to have less health, less, you know, ability damage, I think, as well. So it's kind of annoying for that sense. Now we should level up once, I think, here. If I go into here, we are power level 19. Right, that's not as high as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, there's power level 34 here, so if I go in to do this... If you're enjoying the video so far, thank you so much for watching, and I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our members. Thank you so much to the current members we have, and just wanted to go over the tiers to anyone else that might be interested. So we have 5 tiers from Stonewood, Plankton, Canny, Twine, all the way up to Epic Founder, and as you can see on screen, we have these amazing benefits at each tier, getting more and more as you go up. So yeah, if anyone's interested, just look for the join button next to the subscribe button, and thank you so much for your time. Cheers, enjoy the rest of the video. So we're going to go into the Destroying the Encampments mission now in the same video. I'll just combine it into one. This is obviously power level 34, and we have unlocked the quest for destroying barrels for that, so I'm going to try my best to avoid destroying them. I want to keep that for the next video. But you may notice from our build, I have Diecast Jonesy as the main hero now. The reason being is this mission has soldiers' ability cooldowns, and energy costs are reduced. So if you run the cooldown hero as your main hero for going commando, the cooldown for it actually happens immediately. Like, it literally is immediate. So it's unnecessary to have her as the main hero. So instead, what I'm doing is I'm swapping out for 50% damage increase instead of 25% on diecast. But he also makes the damage energy. So what I've then done is I've put Cyberclops in the support team. so that the energy damage will spread. The reason is we're in a 34 level and we're power level 19. So to be able to do the sort of level of damage that we need to be able to not die in this mission, we need to have that as the main hero instead of the cooldown. Now I do still have the cooldown in the support perk. It just means it's 30% instead of 66%, something like that. Which means we're not going to get the cooldown done instantly. There's one of the barrels. We could also look for chests at some point as well. I'll probably do like the first 5 encampments, and then we'll look for some chests, and then we'll call it a day, I think. We can still try get some pistol kills as well. Doing the same sort of method for that. So, just shooting this into the group to do a little bit of damage to a bunch of enemies, and then what we'll do is we'll pull out our Going Commando. And this isn't going to be a fantastic damage, by the way, because we are very low level compared to the mission, so do bear with it. Although it's pretty decent just because we have Cyberclops in as well. And there you go. So it's pretty, you know, considering how low we are for the mission, we are about half the power level of the actual mission level. So it's 34, and half of that is 17, and we are just power level 19. So do bear in mind that we are really, really underpowered for this mission. So let's just damage these again, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw this down, and I'm going to keep doing this pistol, and then now I'll pull out the Going Commando. I didn't actually pay attention to how long the cooldown was after it was finished. So we'll get a second wave here, which will spawn eventually. Okay, so we've got 7 seconds to wait, which, you know, honestly, is fine. That's how long it is usually when you're running the cooldown perk as your main hero. That's how long the cooldown usually is if you are, you know, in regular missions. So the fact that we now have that cooldown but with the added damage to it, I think is absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's just my advice for the video today. For the video of the day is if you ever see the It's so not dying. If you ever see the soldier ability cooldown and energy costs reduced, you don't need to run Going Commando cooldown as your main perk, because it's overkill. It's unnecessary. Oh, we have a storm chest back there. I actually took a screenshot in the alt account. We had 5 storm chests that I found. I hadn't even searched the entire map. And yeah, I got a screenshot of 4 of them because I had run one of them. And that is just ridiculous amount of storm chests. And I couldn't even do them because I was too low power level, you know, so I couldn't viably... Hello? I'm having a stroke. I couldn't viably do them without dying. Really. It was difficult enough doing the first one. And then the second one I just failed because, yeah, weren't high enough power level, but this is working nicely. Look at this damage. The hitboxes are being a little bit weird here. That is a glitch I've had happen before, and I've seen other people have it as well. And on this second spawn, I'm just going to do that. Shoot my pistol in, get some damage here, and let's see those pistol kills shoot up. Look at that. Just look at it go up on the left. Like I'm not even using my pistol at the moment, am I? So it definitely works. I'm not making it up. It is a really useful way of doing these quests, and that's something you can use in all of the ventures. You know, it's something you can use to your advantage. I think I'm going to do a general guide video for this. It might be out by now, by the time this one comes out, hopefully. And what I'm going to basically say is stuff like that, you know, where you've got an eliminate, you can just use the weapon to damage them, then finish them off with something else. Stuff like that, I think less people know about, because, well, it's not said to you in the game. You know, it specifically asks for you to eliminate or whatever in the challenge, and that's not accurate. You know, it's not the wording of the challenge, it's just wrong. So it's a bit weird. Alright, have we got the next wave going? Did these guys like spawn at the bottom or something? What's going on here? Well, it's fine for me because my cooldowns can happen a bit faster. I want to tame one of these guys. Can I get this guy? There we go. Jump over him. Now the next wave will spawn. We can once again lob in some of this. Oh. I love seeing them go flying as well. It's so funny. In fact, maybe it was me. Am I the problem as to why they fell down to the bottom? Oh, that guy's gone. Because I've been shooting this all about, they've been flying everywhere. God, this stuff just shreds, doesn't it? Cancel that early. That's another negative as well if you run the cooldown as your main hero. For this, as I said, the cooldown stops immediately. And what that means is... Oh, excuse me. What it means is you can't cancel going commando early. Because, I don't know if you know this, but with certain abilities in the game, you can cancel them early. So, like, for going commando, obviously on the bottom right, you can see I click L2 and R1 to activate it. If I click that then again as I'm using it, it will stop it early and, you know, throw it away. And, you know, the cooldown stays the same time. You don't, like, get any time back or anything. But it lets you, you know, if you're in a stick situation, you need to heal, you need to run, whatever it might be, you can do that. But if your ability is then active straight away, you know, because the cooldown's just stopped, like it is with... Oh my god, we're getting overwhelmed here. Like it is with the cooldown hero being your main hero, then what happens is... Sorry, I'm just concentrating. What happens? I don't know. What does happen? It just activates it again, so it restarts the timer. So, you know, if it lasts 10 seconds and you've used it for 5 seconds, you click it again, that's then going to last another 10 seconds. So it's kind of annoying in that sense. I'm going to activate all of my abilities here real quick. It's kind of annoying in that sense because you can't stop it early. You just have to ride it out, and that's why sometimes if I am using the cooldown as the main hero, although obviously here we've switched because it made sense to, but if you do keep them, what I like to do is just not have the extra length hero as well, the one that increases the duration. Because why would you need to increase the duration if you can just restart it anyway, you know? If that makes sense. Hopefully that makes sense. I feel like I've explained it terribly, but you know, I try my best. And if it doesn't make sense, please just do let me know in the comments and I'll try explain it further over text because it might just be a bit easier. But yeah, hopefully it made sense. And yeah, this is a really in-depth video about soldiers now all of a sudden. So we actually have all the pistol and SMG kills, I've just noticed. Our shielders kills is going up as well, which is nice. And we're about to get the next spawn here, so I'm just going to throw that down and then pull out going commando straight away this time instead of messing about with the sort of firework display. And then let's just get stuck in here. We need to get underneath these shielders to be able to deal damage to these guys while we still got it. Okay, now it's gone, so we'll just throw a grenade down, maybe another one actually. What I miss about my alt account is I have the grenade static field, you know, where it leaves like a trail of energy on the floor and deals damage to enemies. Because we've got ability cooldown on in our build here, we don't have that same effect, which is kind of annoying. Not annoying, but just it's just less fun. Oh my god, we're getting overwhelmed here. Come on, deal with them. Deal with them! God, these shielders are so annoying, right? Does everyone else find that? So annoying. I'm just gonna wait for going commando again because, like, I can't really do anything without it. I'm nothing without it. Well, if you're nothing without it, then you don't deserve to have it. You know, that kind of stuff. Oh my god, I hate shielders so much. Riot husks even. Shielders are not them. Especially with the energy on this, I'm not gonna lie, it's harder to shoot them. Ooh, we need to stop them from getting that. Might just be easier to do this. And then just shoot them while they're getting up. Yeah, nice. And then just cancel it early, like I said, by clicking the same button. Oh dear, that's so funny. You can do the same thing with other perks on other heroes, by the way. So like going Constructor, for example, you can cancel that early by clicking the same button that you did to activate it. Oh dear. Right, that's all the encampments we need to do for the mission. We still have safes and chests to gather, so I'm going to spend the last 10 minutes probably just finding them, I'm not going to lie. Although we do need shielder kills. Oh my god, what is down here? Is there a safe or chest in there? It doesn't look like it. There's a piano though, so if we get the quest for pianos, we know where to come. Getting them in the last Venture season was a pain. Yeah, let's just move on. I'll probably just walk around the edge of the map and look in these sort of cave areas, you can usually find safes or chests. In fact, have I even seen a safe yet in this Ventures? I don't know if I have. I don't know where you'd find them. I guess in the basement of some buildings you might be able to. Now, we don't have the Outlander ability to sense when chests are nearby. That's one of the fake chests. Ooh, there's an underground bit here. What I do have, though, is a very good headset. And the volume is quite high, so I can just hear if there are chests nearby. It has to be relatively close, though, obviously. It's not going to sense. You're not going to be able to hear them from miles away. It'd be kind of cool as well if we got the setting from... As far as I'm aware, you can't use it, but the Battle Royale setting to add audio visualization, where it sort of just adds onto the screen. It might get a bit hectic when monsters are nearby, but you know, you're getting overwhelmed by husks. You know what? Since we're here by the encampment, I'm going to go ahead and run this one. See if we can't get some more shielders, you know. We can even use these cannonballs, to be honest. They're pretty powerful. That we've gotten from our chests that we get from killing enemies. So let's just do what we can here. Got some barrels there that I'm trying to avoid breaking to the right. And this isn't going to last long enough. Why is it not spawning the next wave? Hello? Is it bugged? I can see an enemy ping up there. Did this guy really walk all the way over there? Oh my god, I can't even... Because of the impact thing. Alright, now he's in front of a wall, I can more easily finish him off. Go on. Yeah. Okay. God, that's so annoying. I hate it. Why is it like that? Why is it like that? God, the war cry combined with the going commando is actually next level powers. Like, remember the fact that we are power level 19 here in a power level 34 mission. This is impressive, I think. Would be even easier if we didn't have the whole impact working against us. Hello? I can't see him when he's in the water. Yeah. No, a dragon. He's not a dragon. He's a dinosaur. Same thing, right? If we can clear the whole wave before going commando runs out, then we're good. But I don't think it's going to let us. We'll try. Yeah, maybe not. Another chest. It's a shame they don't count towards the chests and saves. I did wonder this when I was doing my alt accounts. We didn't even get any more shielders after all that. That's the only reason I did the next wave of it, was to see... Oh, a chest, though. I'm just going to get that barrel, just because, yeah, don't hit. Alright, we've got a little cave up here. Can we get another save? Or chest, even? I don't know why I keep saying safe, as if there's going to spawn one. Nope, this was a useless cave. Why is it even here? It should have a guaranteed chest, right? Oh. Even the damage to the birds is too low. And the loot got stuck in the tree anyway. Let's break the tree down. Give me my loot, please. Alright. Can we find a chest around here? Under here? This is where we... Ooh, a level 6 chest. Hell yeah. Nice. Alright. Now we've just got 2 left. There could be one in this building as well. But we also have this storm chest, which I'm going to try activate here. Nope. I knew that was going to happen. Oh my god, we're actually going to die here. If that taker attacks us, we're dead. It's going to do so much damage. Alright. I'll just briefly look in this place. I'm just going to break the barrels, just make our lives easier next time. Okay, well, there's one of them, which does give us loot, so I mean, it's kind of worth it, I suppose. Go in our back pocket for traps later down the line, but yeah, let's activate this. We should be able to do this fairly easily, I think. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a turret down, and then throw a cannonball, activate war cry, and then go in commando. So many steps to this. The enemies are probably just going to keep coming up this hill as well, so if we just My god, the only gripe I have with this perk, you know, this hero with going commando, is you can't see a thing. Like, I appreciate they changed the visual so that you knew it was doing energy, you know, just to clue you in. Just like with the Teddy when you're playing a Cyberclops. It makes it so much easier to tell what's going on in terms of what damage it's doing, but my god, when they're in my face, I cannot see a thing. Please help me out, game. Please. Alright, spawn the mist monsters before this runs out. Please. There's a taker. There's a taker. Oh no. Where is it? It's in the air. Ah! Dodge him. Alright. There we go. Now he's easy to kill. And can we get this guy below? Where is he even going? Down here? There we go. Lovely stuff. And he spawned a chest down there as well. And there's one up here. My god. The loot is insane. The loot is insane. I'm really enjoying this season for that. Like, it's just so much easier to get weapons, obviously, because of the mechanic. It's such a creative mechanic as well. I know they have it in a hero, like Blakebeard's Stash, or is it a team perk? I'm not sure, I can't remember. But I haven't actually used it. But it's such a cool concept. Like, I don't know what the ability does. I think doesn't it give you like droppable weapons, like the cannonball type thing? I don't know. Should probably look into that if I am to be a professional Save the World YouTuber. Oh, I've got another storm chest. I mean, why not? At this point, why not? Oh, we've been getting shielders from this, so I've just noticed it's gone to 48, so we should hopefully finish this quest now. All we need is 2. There's one on that guy. And then we just need 2 chests, but that is probably not going to be as easy as we think. Because chests are just absolutely nowhere in this game mode. They are here in this game, just not in this game mode. Yeah. Alright, Warcry, and then going commando, and then let's do this. It was easier in the previous setup for the storm chest, because they all just came up the same location. Now they're coming from everywhere, so it's a bit harder to waggle it about. You just wiggle it left and right, make you guys feel sick with all the motion blur and stuff. Oh dear. Yeah, this is a lot harder than the first one, isn't it? Why are we struggling so much? Why are we struggling so much? I don't know. Let's just get stuck in here again with this. Should be easier though, because I think we're going to have more time for the mist monsters. So, yeah, we've got like 5 seconds here, so I can get the taker. Get the other taker. Quick! Oh! Just finish him off. Okay. My dinosaur's dead again! My little dinosaur. What did I call it last time? Oh, I forget. Alright. So we just need chests. Let's do it. Let's do it. On the pirate ship, there should be a chest, right? That's got to be a guaranteed spawn. Oh, we just broke some barrels by accident. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I can hear one. Question is, will there be 2? Where is it? Oh my god, it's like in the ground. Is that a safe then? I think that was a safe, wasn't it? Instead of a chest. Ooh, legendary stuff. With that double barrel shotgun, for sure. Alright. Another chest? Or a safe? Whatever. I'm thinking not. I think we would have heard it. Unless there's one up in like the crow's nest or something. Stop placing stuff down. Yeah, keep breaking the barrels. I don't think they'd spawn one up there. I mean, how are you going to get to it without building? And I can't build because it's going to break all the barrels and I want to have some left for the next video. Hello! The chest! We've done it! We did all of the quests in one video! I think that's a first. That's probably a last because it took so much. So yeah, we're going to finish that. That's done. That's the next one. And we've done it all in one video. It's honestly rewarding. Like, I don't know how long this video is going to be. I should check, like, 36 minutes at the moment. I mean, I appreciate that's long. Hopefully you guys don't mind. I mean, I'm sure there's some of you out there that really love my content to the... Ooh. I can hear another chest in here. But really love my content to the point where you want it to be longer. And I love that. I love the fact that some people will think that about my content. I really... You know, it makes me feel just so nice inside. But obviously some people probably won't want to linger on the video for as long, so, you know, I get that. I do. And it's why I usually just do, you know, if there's 2 missions, I'll just do one video, and I'll cover one of them, and then I'll just do what I can towards the quests. So if I don't kill 150 husks. I just got 50. I'll just do the rest off camera. So it's just really, really weird to do it all in one video. God, I really need to stop talking though. I'm losing my voice. Although it is time to record a daily video, so yeah, you guys are getting some behind the scenes here. As soon as I hop out of this mission, I'll be recording one of them. But yeah, there you go. That's the power level 23 stage of Scurvy Shoals Ventures, all done in one video. You won't see that anywhere else on YouTube, I don't think. I mean, maybe you will, I don't know. I don't really know how many people make Ventures videos doing this sort of thing. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy. That is obviously the point of these videos. I really, really do hope you enjoyed it. Please do let me know your thoughts in the comments. Would you rather them all be this long? Would you prefer to have the shorter ones, because it just means you don't have to listen to me as long? I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you in one of the future ones. Cheers, and have a good night.